What is up, my fellow otakus? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video, I am doing Mermay. I have not done it, well, no, I have done it before, but I can never finish all the days, so I've decided to do a few. So bear with me. I also have drawn some off camera as well, so I'll be showing those in a YouTube short, so stay tuned for this. I found the prompts list on Pinterest, so I will pop that either at the beginning or the end if you guys want to do it as well. I know I'm leaving uploading this video until the end of May, but I feel like you can still do the challenge. I know it's the whole point is to do it in May, but I found it was a really good drawing exercise, especially for making my drawings more fluid in movement and practicing poses, so I would highly recommend. The first prompt that I had was mirror, which I had the idea of a mermaid in a polluted ocean, sea, looking in a mirror, like a broken mirror. So that's what I am currently drawing. I did get inspired by David Attenborough. He is a very big advocate for keeping our world clean, protecting the animals, all the wildlife, and I love him so much, and I also am a strong advocate for this. So this is kind of inspired by that, if that makes sense. Another thing that I absolutely loved about this challenge was drawing hair. I struggle with hairstyles, even though I know quite a few of you have commented saying you like how I draw hair, which thank you very much, I appreciate the compliment, but I do struggle on the spot to think of hairstyles, so this one really helped me think out the box, and like the prompts definitely helped, especially with the ones that I did draw off camera, which stay tuned for that video. But yeah, it's just a good challenge and I do highly recommend it. I don't actually know if there is one for every month, and if there is, I might do videos based around them each month, because I know there's Inktober and I believe I've done Inktober, but I don't know about any others, so let me know. Now, with my second mermaid, the prompt is cosmic, which I had the idea of a massive sun shape around her, but I wasn't sure where to put it. Because I did think, oh, if I put it around her waist, it'll kind of look like a bit of a hula hoop. And we as much as I'd love her to be hula hooping a sun, you're not going to see any other details because that's going to be a big part. So I thought I'd put it near the end of her tail. The more I think about it, the more I feel for her, because that must be cumbersome, swimming around with the sun just on the end of the tail. But anyway, the other thing I did do is I made belts of all the different planets, but I kept them to one colour because I thought if I did them in their original colours it might be too much. I did have a colour scheme already, which was going to be pinks, purples, gold, which I was hoping for to use my gold pen. It's like a acrylic pen. I couldn't find it anywhere, so use your imagination. And imagine a very, very glittery eyes, very glittery gold accents, where I've put the goldish alcohol marker colour. I can't remember what colour it was. I don't think it was anything related to gold. But anyway, I was also experimenting with the pose, which I didn't like the hands in this one, so I do think I need to work on hands as well. But yeah, overall, I was quite happy with her hairstyle, with her top and just the accessories. The only thing I'd probably improve is with the sun placement and the hands. But yeah, again, this was a fun prompt. I do love planets. I don't know whether it's an autism thing, but when I was younger, my mum used to make me do like little projects to learn new things, because I loved learning when I was younger. So I learned about animals, dinosaurs, the planets, and I used to have like folders full of facts and things. So this one was going down memory lane. is hair. So I think we're on prompt 3 now. Yes, I can count. Oh my gosh. But we're on prompt 3 and it is hair. The idea that I have drawn a mermaid before, and I think I've done it on my YouTube channel, I might be wrong, where her hair's kind of like jellyfish tentacles, so I kind of used that idea again, but I didn't just flat out draw a jellyfish on her head. I did like how this one turned out a lot. I liked the pose, I liked the hands. I do really like using the erasable colouring pencils. I'm sorry, I'm struggling with words today. It definitely had a cutesy vibe to it, and I don't know, it was just nice, and the colours didn't bleed, so this is definitely a tactic, a skill, a thing that I'll be using in the future. So yeah, I did have fun with her outfit as well. I did want to do like kind of a semi-backless type top, but it's connected to the tail as well. I also wanted to add pearls into this as well, so I decided to add it as little bead ringlets, pearl bead ringlets on the side of her top. I am So we are on the last prompt. This is a different day of me doing the voiceover. Hi, future Molly here, or I guess past Molly when you watch this. Anywho, but basically life got in the way and I said I was going to upload this on the 31st of May. Obviously I'm not doing that now. So it's being uploaded on the 7th, which is the day that I'm currently doing this voiceover. Sorry, life got in the way. Anywho, prompt 4 is axolotl. Please correct me in the comments if I'm saying this wrong, because I feel like I'm saying it wrong. I don't actually know. But yeah, I had so much fun with this prompt. I love these creatures so much. They're cute, but also kind of Voldemort-ish looking. Cutesy Voldemort looking, you know? No nose. You catch my drift? I was also listening to Epic, the musical that's been really popular at the moment. I was watching, well, not watching. Was I watching it? No, I wasn't watching it. I was just listening to the playlist, but it's the Mermaid song where they're trying to lure Odysseus into the sea. And yeah, I just had this specific image of like dark-skinned, curly afro hair, curvier mermaid princess, and I was like, you know what, we're gonna do that because my curvy girls look beautiful and I feel like there isn't enough representation of these beautiful goddesses in day-to-day living, and I feel like they should be. That's my personal opinion. I believe all body shapes are beautiful no matter what. So that's what I'm currently drawing. If anyone in my comments knows any tips on how to draw, like, I've forgotten what type of braids they're called, but or just braids in general, or any advice on how to do certain hairstyles, that would be absolutely wonderful. I do have a book and I'm planning on doing a video going through the book and trying to draw different hairstyles, because as much as I think I'm getting better at hair, there's always room to improve. But anywho, let me know down in the comments below. The other little thing about this prompt, I don't know what you'd call them. They're not ears. I don't know what they are. But on an axolotl, there's like these 3 little pointy things on their head. I just feel like I should know this. But anyway, I wanted to use that as much as I humanly possibly could in this drawing. So I added it in the head tiara, the shoulders, a bit on the tail, and at the end, right at the bottom of the tail, but I didn't add the little bristles on there just because I thought it might look a bit odd. But I really liked this one. Again, it was one of my favourites. The last 2 are definitely my top favourites. The other 2 I could possibly work on, but this has been a great challenge, and I'll probably do more. I know I've said this in the previous recordings, but again, it's a new day. I will be doing more challenges like this because it definitely improved. We're coming to the end of today's video. I'm sorry again about my messy upload schedule. It will improve, I swear, I promise. I'm sorry. But let me know which one was your favourite down in the comments down below, and I hope you have a good day. Bye bye!